first, if you think you had a hot day, consider what it's like for actors who are singing and dancing under blazing stage lights while wearing heavy costumes and very thick makeup.
That pretty much describes what the job is like for performers in Beauty and the Beast at Maine State Music Theater in Brunswick. We sat down with the lead actor and actress in that production to talk about how they got to where they are, starting with the first roles they ever had in front of any audience.
I was in the ensemble of Aladdin, the musical, and I played, I think somewhere in the opening number, there's a line and someone says, "Someone stole my bread." And that was me. I got to steal the bread.
How old were you?
10, maybe, something like that. That's got to be right, somewhere around there.
Then it sounds like you got your career launched at a younger age, because I read that you played Jesus in a nativity scene, and yet you were a little overaged for the part because you actually walked into the scene.
Yeah, because it was. I consider that, it was a family function, and so my mom was like, well, they have a tradition that the youngest kid gets to be Jesus, and go up there. So I walked up there and sat in the manger until it was over, and so I played Jesus already. So
little toddler
every
Jesus.
single role that I play now is kind of like whatever.
What was the turning point for you, Lexi, where you said, I'm serious about it, I'm going to ignore the advice of all the people who tell me to get a real respectable job that'll give me a good living, and I'm going to go do musical theater?
I was really fortunate, I think. My parents right away were like, we've got a crazy kid who is just dancing and singing all the time. So they never pushed, but they totally encouraged. So really at a young age, after school programs and stuff, I was always like, let's make up a dance, let's play pretend,
When did you know, Derek? When did you say, I'm all in, I'm going to do it?
I was really old. I was probably like 23, 24, and I had a mentor. I call him my Mr. Miyagi. And he's like, you can do this. I grew up Mormon, so I served a mission, and so I was going to be like living my business life after being on a mission. When I came back, I was like, nope, not an actor. You can't make money doing that. And then my friend changed my mind.
You actually have made a living as an actor. You've been touring in Beauty and the Beast and seen the country, gone to all kinds of fascinating places, and had this wonderful role as the Beast for quite a while now, right?
Yeah, so I spent the night in 48 out of the 50 states because of being on tour. Wow. And then I've officially gone to 13 different countries because of it. So it has been quite a ride. And it's been, I have a stack of hotel key cards. I keep them. And so, because I wanted to see how many hotels I had been to, and it's like 60, 70.
Wow.
Yeah, I have stacks of hotel key cards.
Wow.
You're younger, so you don't have as lengthy a resume, so this is a pretty big deal for you to be doing Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm so excited. I love it so much.
When you got the word that you were cast as Belle, it was real, it was happening, it was not just a dream? Yes. What was your reaction?
I was such a geek, because I was a non-equity girl back then, sitting in the ensemble. And oh my gosh. I don't consider myself a very girly girl, but who doesn't want to be in these dresses and play this princess? My God, I was so excited.
As kids, we all act, we all engage in make-believe, but when you're in a production like this, it really is make-believe of a high order, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. I am not myself. I have a bunch of crap on. I have tons and tons of stuff on. I'm sweating. It's basically wearing a snowsuit in the summertime with those hot lights. So yeah, there's a lot of make-believe going on. How
long does it take you to get into makeup and costume and everything for your role as the Beast?
It takes about, 35 minutes in total, if my math is right. So it's actually a pretty fast process, but it is a lot to deal with, and it's a lot to act through, which I think is very helpful as the Beast, because I think that's the whole point of the story, right? Is he's trying to show someone else that he is not what you see. There's something inside, and I think that is very helpful as an actor to have so much to act through.
So you think of Derek with all of the makeup on and the heavy outfit as well. In this heat, one more thing to consider. Today, he had 2 shows. He had a matinee in the afternoon and then another show this evening.
And he's not exactly standing still, he's dancing and moving, and it's incredible.
And 35 minutes to get the makeup on, and then whatever the performance is, 2¼ hours, something like that probably.
Then it's perhaps
twice
a few inches lower.
Peel it off. Maine State Music Theater in Brunswick will be presenting Beauty and the Beast through Saturday, July 14th. More information about the show in the 207 section of our website and mobile apps.